Oh, buddy, this is a long one. Bragging rights to anybody who can make it to the end. Leave a comment, let me know you made it. Living in a Dcraft World with GrampyJAG, Episode 2. Folks, I'll be straight up with you. This episode did not turn out the way I originally intended. This was supposed to be my first live episode, but the live did not upload/record well, so I have recut and added some normally recorded footage to this episode. Hopefully, you enjoy what we've been able to do here. Thank you. Spawn was right down here, where this torch is. So it's not a bad place to start. I have water, I have gravel, I have trees, I have food. I have a little fortress over here, which I did a little bit of work improving because the creatures in this particular pack are quite annoying. As you can see, I had to put a door in because they broke in and they blew out my door already. So I've managed to get some chests built. Stone, cobblestone, dirt, sand, gravel, clay, resources, plant things, wood stuff, miscellaneous, and food, and more food plus stuff I processed. So still working on sorting a few things out. I think we will move a couple more things around. We're just going to take all the food out of this. Yeah, I don't have the thing that lets you just slide and pick up, so it's a little annoying. I'm in a game, or have been in a game where I had that, and I've gotten used to it basically. So bear with me for just a moment as we get some of this stuff moved around. You'll also notice we've got several books that you spawn in with. Get these put over here. So we've got the Forester's Manual, we've got World Domination with Open Blocks, we've got the One Probe, and we have the Dcraft Omicron Starting Manual. So everything you need to get started is in this book. From creator's notes to known issues to how to get the thing to give you all your recipes without causing issues later on. There's also a tip from Direwolf 20 on how to improve your FPS rate. And we do not use Optifine because Optifine stopped playing nicely with this. When I do the next update, I will see if it starts working again. But as it is, I have two other mods in here that are helping with the FPS and video and such. Plus, if you add this little doohickey, it's basically the same as what Optifine does. Starting a new world, some important things. You need biomes plenty, and you need elevation. So if you use a flat world or some variant that does not get elevation, you will be cheating yourself out of some things. And no, I'm not going to tell you everything. What to do if you lost your book, how to get the book back. It would be good to write that down. Just the facts, telling you what the game is really about and how it's being developed. Currently, we are in a transitional between Phase 1 and Phase 2. Phase 2 is just getting the basic recipes and world situated, all the presets done. Game goal is to build stuff. It is not to run through a quest line and beat the game. It is not to destroy the Ender Dragon. It is to take time, enjoy things, build things. This is a builder's pack. And if you do try to beat the game and get to the end, because there is a goal, get to space, go to another star system, create a colony. Okay, you can take that to be as big or small as you want, but that's basically, if you need an end game, that's the end game. It will take you, I suspect, a good 6 months to a year if you push on everything. This pack is not meant to be played quickly. We do recommend that you add the Glimmers Steampunk texture pack. Can't say enough about that. Unfortunately, as of the last time I checked, Glimmer required not having the texture pack included in mod packs. You have to add it after the fact. So if you don't know how, there's a little bit in here about that. And like I say, what's the point? Survival, building, making stuff, creating something beautiful, something you can share with your friends. And in the end is a little Easter egg if you want to go that far. For now, we're just going to ditch this in the crate. Yes, hello. See, we have a person who will, if you give them leather, they'll give you emeralds. Got a couple of NPCs floating around. Where's the sun? There's the sun. Got to be mindful of that in this world. Also looks like we need to eat. Let's eat some frog's legs. I just cooked these up. Yum. And I got gold stars, because the more different things you eat, the more hearts you gain. You only start with 5. So, yeah, it's a little dicey in the beginning. What was I going to do next? Oh, yeah, let's... I probably don't have enough time to go out and get wood. Let's see how the charcoal's doing. And you notice I get charcoal lumps. I don't get charcoal. Everything's a little bit muted in this game as far as what you're used to. You see down here I had charcoal, but I had to make the charcoal. Yeah, put our lumps in there. See if we have any more wood. Wood to burn. Yeah, I'm going to have to go out and get more oak, looks like, at some point. I got way too many things running for this test. And we got some nuggets to put away. Like I say, brand new to the base, only been on this a little bit at the time. 2-3 days on the server, Minecraft days, so that's not very long. Most of what I'm going to be spending my time doing is collecting wood, digging some rock, trying to get a little bit of iron so I can get a bloomery. When I get a bloomery, it will be far easier. Yep, see, there it is. I went out, started doing stuff, and now the sun's going down. Just the way things work. So let's get in here. Let's toss our wood up. Bloop. And I didn't pick up anything. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit yet. So anyhow, collect wood, make charcoal, get torches, spam torches, using a light barrier to keep the critters at bay. Well, I could probably show you. So this is what I look like in iron armor in this version. Yeah, I ain't got no helmet yet. I found this. I got lucky. Yeah, that's one of the things that was in this here fortress. You also got some iron back there, but I don't have the technology to process it. We got some gold back there, etc. Just going to leave that for the moment. And now that it is dark, let's go take a nap. It's really important you get to sleep before the critters come out. Did I mention they were tenacious? They tunneled in here once already. So let's go finish. Hi, you came up the stairs finally. Let's go finish getting some wood. Some wood. To make more charcoal, to make more torches, to spam more light. And this is not going to be a permanent base. This is a temporary solution for what's going on here. Oh, we got a tree. Let's put the tree back down. We can cut you again. Dcraft starts like many a Minecraft game. You got to get in, you got to secure some resources, secure yourself, find a way to keep the critters away, and then you start working up your tech tree. But it's a much slower progression, so along the way, take a little time to smell the roses. By the way, these are windy gardens. It's a good place to get early food, plus you can plant a lot of this stuff afterwards. Live streams. I'm not certain. I'm going to try doing some live streams. Yeah, not going to happen. Not doing live streams, at least not with the setup I have currently. Yeah, floaters. I hate floaters. So here's another thing. Bust leaves with a chunk of wood or a block of stone, something. Don't waste your axe. They don't last that long at this point. Are you going to start? Yep, it's going to start. So that must have been the last piece up there. Let's grab that, go up here. There it is. Hopefully that's the last piece up there. Yeah, not certain why sometimes the logs are a normal orientation and other times they're not. Just one of the curious things in this pack. I think this is because it's got extra logs. Yeah, it's got extra logs for branches in it, instead of just being a straight up. Yep, like that one. Anything else? So I tend to cut in a circle around me to see if I can expose any logs, and then I work my way down. Like so. So we got that. Go down about 3, rinse and repeat. And even doing this, like you saw before, I'm going to miss some, or the sun's going to start coming down. 2, 3. And I may need to leave a few floaters to be found later on. I'll try and keep them floaters cleaned up as much as I can. By the way, for those of you who are not familiar with Minecraft, and I'm hoping I'm drawing some seniors into this who've never played, what we're doing is called pillaring. We're jumping and putting a log below us. creating a pillar that we can go up and down on. Another little trick, which new people may not know, you hit your left shift. You see how it changes perspective? Well, it also changes this perspective. And yeah, there, now I can see myself. So this is squatting, this is standing, squatting, standing, squatting, standing. Yeah. So you use that so that you can, when you move, it'll move you to the edge and you won't fall. Very useful. Doesn't always work, I'll warn you right now. With mouse mess ups, it can get ugly. Don't do this around lava or great heights. You will die, and it will not be pretty, and the system will give you a snarky message about how you died. So I'm hoping I get a bunch of seniors interested in this. Still ain't managed to get this cleared out. Oh, there it is. There's another one hiding in there. Yeah, we'll see if that does it. Time to pick up a few saplings. I'm going to have to replant if I want more trees. Saplings are important. See, there's one I planted. So you pick up your sapling, or you move over your sapling on your menu bar, and you just right-click on your mouse, and it drops it. Ooh, more. And at least with oak, you tend to get more saplings dropping than what you wound up cutting down. There are other tree variants that sometimes it gets a little dicey keeping up with the drops. Yeah, I'll put a few more out over this way again. Oh, and I am out. I will have to pick more up if I want to do more. Oh, sun is going down. There's a couple more. Oh. Anything else? Looks like we got all those. So I got about 3 more to plant. Yeah, these are horsetails. Don't eat those. They're not yummy at all. Oh, and you see all these bushes? All these bushes will give you berries. It's not super nutritious, but it is food early on, and once they start bearing, they will keep bearing for a while. Okay, looks like we're out. Sun's going down. Time to run. Watch out for the holes. I know it's a lot to be throwing at you new people, but you old people, you know what you're doing with that. And by old, I mean young, and by new, I mean old. Yay. So glad that all made sense to you. Dump this in. Make some more charcoal. Did we have anything left? No, we put it all in. Get our charcoal out. I'm going to need to get some wood to make some sticks. We'll use up this acacia. I'm not a fan of acacia. So drop the acacia in. Gives us planks. Double stack the planks. Gives us sticks. Sticks with a charcoal lump. Gives us torches. Yay. And it's time to hop into bed. So that was your typical Minecraft day. Now the first thing we're going to do is we are going to spam. Yeah, you guys get a room. We are going to spam some torches since it's still early morning. It's easier to see where the shadows are. I don't recommend doing this at night until after you have got a fairly wide area covered in light. So zombies, skeletons, creepers, they are all quite egregious in this. There is potential for other nasties as well. I think I have most of them turned off at the moment. This is called spamming. You just run around and make yourself a light perimeter. And I have an inventory mod which will keep refilling as I run out. Watch, we're at 4, 3, 2, 1. Avoid that. And we pop another stack in. We'll have to do this in the evening at some point to see where my holes in my defenses are. So at nighttime, if the light level is low enough, things like skeletons and creepers and whatnot will spawn into the world, just randomly show up uninvited to make your life difficult. Zombies will dig, mob, and sometimes carry explosives with them or other things. Creepers will sneak up on you, and I swear they fall straight out of the sky to land next to you, and they are already have their fuses lit. Oh, by the way, this is like fossilized wood, so there's a lot of different types of that in here as well. There, we got this pretty well handled for the moment. Oh, there's a section we didn't get done. So like I say, if you do this in the evening, you can see the shadows. If you have, yeah, you gotta be careful of that. Falling into holes, random holes, not a good thing. There's a little room there to go yet. Good enough for now. I gotta have some torches. Thunk. I hear turkeys. I hear turkeys. So let's make a couple more torches. Yeah, steal some of this wood. Because now we are going to go underground. So I still need light so things don't spawn underground. Yeah, things that make you go, light, we're doing fine. Over here, I have, oh, you fell in now, great. Get over you. So now we want to go down here and start digging a mine. Now, I went out here, I hit water, and I hit the edge of the hill, so that's not a good thing. So I'm going to pull back. That looks like, yeah, this is all dirt up here. See, we're going to have to be careful. Might want to go down one more level. Get out of my way. So we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's go this way this time. I tend to go opposite hallways to start with. And there's 6 blocks between. I go 4 high, so that's 2 blocks in between. Means I'm less likely to fall into holes and stuff like that. And I have a system for my torches. I always load torches to the left, so I know what direction I came in and what direction I can go out. This is from rock hounding. This is unknown minerals. Can give you lots of different things later on in the game. I really love these textures. There's granite. Oh, we got some copper. big thing we're looking for is tin, and this is not a good area for tin. Actually, first thing we're looking for is a little bit of iron, and I got most of the I got most of the iron gravel from around here. I can go out a little further, see if there's more. Iron gravel is your most accessible form of iron at this point. Yeah, I know. I missed a couple. There are other low-grade iron sources near the surface, which is what I'm kind of digging through looking for right now. I found a little bit. I may have to go find some outcrops. Might be easier than just digging. It's probably getting on towards night anyhow. Oh, that's coal. Well, it's not bad. I doubt I have time to get out to an outcrop or anything, but let's give it a shot. So I got my shovel, and I'll keep my eyes open for gravel ore. Like this. This is coal gravel ore. And this stone shovel will work on that. Other types of gravel ore, you need better shovels. And there's another hole. Let's negotiate this. Tin, we can grab the tin as well. Now what I'm looking for is an outcrop. And most of this is dirt. So I'm not seeing a good outcrop, but we're getting more coal. See, all dirt, all dirt, all dirt. Oh, there's one of the things. This is your iron gravel. That is what we are looking for. I need a certain amount of iron to make a bloomery. When I get a bloomery, I can make better iron, get more yield out of it, basically. Now, see, this is gold. See the red X up there, shovel, level, diamond? This will not work. This will just destroy it if I try and take it. Oh, swinging back like a heart attack. This is gravel. Regular gravel. Not going to help us much. Got sand down there. Not a lot of outcrops in this area. Oh, look, we found torches. We must be getting close to home. And there's home. Yeah, that's a bunny rabbit. You can eat him. Her. If you really wanted to. Let's go down here. Yeah, I want to get your head down below. I do not see anything here. And sun is going down. Oh, come on. Get up there. I got to get home. Spacebar helps you jump, by the way. So, charcoal smelting and cooking. So, where is that? There's somebody's getting in my way. I know I picked up. There it is. Put that in there. Yeah, I know they're in my way. We have iron nugget. It'll just collect. You know what? I'm just going to go to bed. Ooh. There we go. So, decided live, probably not the way to go. Too laggy, too much sound dropping out. So I'm just going to play, we're going to record it, and we're going to call it live. How's that sound? Pretty good. Pretty good. Well, best we can do. Anyhow, I'm going to keep digging here. You just, pretend like I don't have an audience. Really not find anything down this hallway. Though I do have tiger dye. And at this point, I don't know what time of day it is. I really need to get a watch. Close that one. Let's close this one. We'll try one more time here. So 1, 2, 3. Shoot down here. Looking for a little more iron. I got a couple of choices to make. Yeah, I know that was a torch. I can get a fire striker and start making real charcoal. Or I can get a pickaxe, which will take 3, and get the redstone so that I can make the centerpiece of the bloomery that way, which will take a total of 7, 3 for the pick, 4 for the bloomery core. Or I can get lucky and find one of the other core elements, which would be the most likely the smoldering coal. So let's take a look at that real quick. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So this little device makes for better results on extracting iron. We have 3 options. We can make a mob fan, which is what I've been going for. We can get a magma block, which highly unlikely. Or the smoldering coal, which does, it's rare. It's very rare, but it does happen. I also need to work on the caminite, which means I need to find a couple more. I got to find more tin, and I got to find more clay. So this is the stickler. This is why I say we needed the tin. Tin is going to be a big deal, and I don't have much, although I did find a location where I might get enough tin to get a bloomery going. But I'm going to have to relocate to another base at some point, because I'm going to need a lot of tin coming up, because I'm going to need a lot of caminite to get into the next level. Next level, I mean the next level of technology, so where I can get copper, nickel, and a bunch of other metals in quantity. Right now, everything, if we can get it at all, is in nuggets. So it's a very slow going. I have to be very careful. Like, this is probably the last copper pickaxe I'm going to make for a while. And speaking of copper pickaxe, it just broke. So I guess time to go back up. Figure my way out of here. What? I was going the right way the first time. I stopped in the mid. I started in the middle. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I remember, because it goes out under the pond. Yeah. And blueberries are growing. Yay. We also got some lignite. Let's drop off our Certus quartz. And this is a bit of a pain until we get out of flint gravel. We haven't oh, I had siderite there too. Dirt. Yeah, I knew I had gravel. Siderite can go up there. Till I can get out of these things and into a better storage system. Everything is in levels. Just gotta wait our turn. We'll get some more copper ore. Probably not gonna cook the copper ore off. We'll get the siderite going though. Okay. So currently we have 6 and 3. I really need to do a little more. Oh, I'm out of sticks. A little more exploring, a little farther. I need to get some better armor. This is the one I wanted. So much to do. It's just a little push here, a little push there. But in the end, it feels like you accomplished something. More dirt. I just load up on these guys. Get myself another shovel. That should work. How are we doing on torches? We're doing okay. Where are we on sun? Sun just came up. Alright. So we went that way. And I've kind of been over that way. I don't think there's much this way. I think this is all ocean this way. But I can't say because I haven't really been there. So let's take a quick look as long as we have ample sun before we go back to digging. Maybe we'll find some more ore. Little gravel ore. Oh damn. We've got to cross another. Oh, but I do have sugar cane down there. So let's use this. And this is how you use that squat thing I was talking about. You squat and you can hold down your backwards key, and you can hold down your place key or whatever you're using. I guess the sun wasn't up, sun was going down. Well, bother. Looks like there's more stuff here this direction. Where is... There it is. So I didn't take the whole thing. I left some there to regrow, but I got to run at this point because this is not in the sunshine for one or in the light for one thing. Second off, I'm not near my bed. Come on, run. Hard to run when you gotta jump up hills. Come on, close. There we go. Made it. All right, so we can scratch off another thing. We have paper, potentially. Potentially. Nuggets. Yeah, it's lighttime. We were going this way, looking for surface ores. It's actually more efficient looking for surface ore at this point than it is digging, but you know, you gotta do something with the nights. You don't want to sleep. Plus, there is a time. Oh, I didn't bring any food. Damn it. Forget my head if it weren't attached. Shouldn't say that. I might lose it here in a minute. Great, I'm going. Okay, food. I need food. I haven't had the pumpkin pie yet. Let's try that. What else haven't we tried? Not eaten yet. Wheat. Eaten that. Not eaten the artichoke. All right, let's try an artichoke. Good, and I can eat some pumpkin pie on top of that. Good, and let's bring along half the meat just in case. I gotta do something about them vines. This stone sword looks like a mace. I hear they have maces now in the game. Don't know why they added them. What was the point? We had a whacker in the sword. We had a chucker in the arrows. I mean, I can understand sometimes adding guns because they're better at chucking, but is the mace really better at whacking? I mean, technically, it's better at whacking. The sword should be better still because it's better at cutting. Just saying. It's not like it's a lightsaber. Not sure how to use these guys. Supposedly you get spiders, you put them in a tree, and you get silk. Here's some tin. Grab that just in case we don't find a good source of tin. Will still allow us to get up, these things. Dynamic trees. They are like monsters. Alright, are you seeing any hills? I am not seeing any hills. I am not seeing any mountains. Silver I can't get. I am not. I got lots of butterflies though. And a moo cow. Hi there, moo cow. Oh, I think that's our first beehive. A little mini fortress. Nothing much going on here. Come on. Mouse wheel does not work so well sometimes. I remember to keep my bearings. This is where I get twisted around and messed it up. The heck is going on there? What in the heck? That is huge, whatever that is. I ain't going there yet. At least I'm finding a lot of tin ore. It's huge. I have no idea what that is. It's not oil. Anyhow, head back to the river and then turn that way. Hi, cows. What do you guys got over here? What the heck is this? Is that oil? Holy Moses. That is like the biggest oil spout I have ever seen generate. Usually they're like this or a little higher. That is unreal. That's up in the clouds. I'm looking for siderite in here. Every now and then you get siderite or taconite, which are a couple of the low-level iron ores. See if I can get me a raspberry bush. Yep, I got me several raspberry bushes. The blueberries didn't want to give me nothing. Yeah, I should probably check this one out. Oh, what do we got here? We got lag spike and terracotta. We will use terracotta eventually, but I don't need it right away. Why collect more stuff? That's the point I'm trying to make, because I can't, at this point, easily transport it. Oh, we got desert. Got a desert biome. We go to the top of this hill, and that's about as far as we're going to get. Bam, there's a possibility. It's a haul. And it looks like we got crystal trees too. We'll need those eventually. But that's got sufficient height. It's got some tin in it. And I got ample sand now, since we got a desertish area. So this is not a bad seed. That's why I said this is a decent seed. It's got a lot of interesting stuff. Every time I generate this seed, I get lots of interesting stuff. Not always the same layout, not always the same resources, but it usually winds up being interesting, if nothing else. Oh, do we have any lampreys? We'll risk it. Because that looks like tin ore. And yes, I know it's getting a little late. No, that's zinc. Huh. Looks real similar. Cobwebs. Means there's probably a spawner around here someplace, either buried or something. Leave that alone. Go back across. Actually, let's go under. Do we see any clay? I don't see any clay. I need clay. Oh, there's a little more tin than I missed. Hello, sheepies. Yeah, there's taconite up there. Just got to get up there. Yeah, I didn't want to break you, but yeah. I'll just save the gurtite for later. Okay, I don't see any more taconite. And I have got to get back. I hope I'm going the right direction. I think I'm not. I'm stuck. I am so in trouble. Well, there's that. Okay, we're going the right direction. I just need to get back across. Oh, fireflies are out. Won't be long. Stars are out. Well, I can see it. Question is, will I live long enough to get there? I was a bad, bad bullet. But we did find some good stuff. There's the bridge. Yeah, should be relatively safe now. Got a fighting chance anyhow now that we're back in the light. Woo! That was fun. Oy. Let's cook off the tin. And let's cook off the taconite. This, we're better off waiting till we have the bloomery. And you do realize this fencing and all this is just for my own comfort. That doesn't actually do anything, right? Yeah. Does not actually do anything. So we've got a good start on tin. We've got enough. We can make another ingot. All right, so now I got enough. I can make the pick, and I can make the core if I can get a little more clay. So I guess clay is the next thing we're looking for. So we make some caminite blend and make the bloomery. Yeah. I'll look close to home at first. So clay is we'll need some sand as well, so I might as well just grab some. Already got the gravel. Clay is kind of pinky. It looks kind of like, what do you call it there? Granite in vanilla. I am not seeing any, and we got those freaking lampreys out here. Oh, that might be it over there. Let's see what we got. Nope, that's sand. It just looked like it underneath the stuff. All right, not in the stream so much. Better off probably looking in pools. Yeah, I see there's coal and coal gravel down there. I ain't gonna worry about it at the moment. It looks like I do not see any. Is that? That's sand. I left a sand ball up there. Thought I checked this and I did not see any, but we'll take another look. Yeah, I got, oh, I lied. I think I see it. Yep, so that's clay. Let's get some air. Okay, I need a little more sand and I should be able to make a bloomery. Why am I taking it below the surface and not off the shore? Because if you take it at the shore, when there's more clay, it does funky things with the water pattern, which I really don't want to mess with, getting sucked this way and sucked that way. And yeah. Oh, and there's even more. See, and I had checked this out earlier and did not see any. Probably because I thought it was granite. I just took it for granted that it was granite. Yeah, I know. The jokes are free. They have to be. It's the only way I can get rid of them. Get a little more sand. You can never have enough sand. You use sand for so many things. Oh, there's the sand. Okay. Oh yeah, I got a couple extra crafting tables I picked up. Dirt. Okay. So we're gonna take the plunge. Actually, we're going to look at the bloomery one more time. Oh hell, I gotta have the Dawnstone block. Okay, that sets me back a bit. If I gotta have Dawnstone, that means I need embers. I need embers. Oh, woe is me. I didn't see that. Okay. Been a while since I've been in this pack. So, embers. Hit brick. There it is. Ancient Codex. Yeah, so I gotta find and I gotta defeat one of those buggers. I forgot how complicated I made this. All right. Things we need to do. We do need a pickaxe. I'm going to need to have the redstone. So might as well get that. But I got to find... I got to get the stuff together to make... Okay, that sound means I am probably going to die. I hate witches. We're going to run away. No, we're not running away. We're just going to go get the redstone. That's it. We're getting the redstone. Yeah. All right, so the first thing I really need is the ember borer. And I have enough redstone. I need the ember borer. Oh, there's lead. I need lead. Ember borer, I need lead. I need... Probably should be going for diamonds at this point. So then it becomes a race. Are you better off making the ember borer, or are you better off making a quarry, which requires a ton of diamonds? It's like 28, I think, to make the ember borer. Or not the ember borer, the quarry. Only need one of those. All right. We now have a start, and this is where we are going to finish for this particular session. Yes, the quandaries of remembering this, because I haven't done this in like 2 years. Yes, I know I'm the developer, doesn't mean I remember everything. We may have to crack the book. Ooh. Let's go take another look at the book real quick. In this one, it's in this one. All right. What I would do, I would go through and I would make sure I knew how to do all of this stuff. Just so you know. Before you do this. We get a new book. And that's all I'm going to show you on screen. The Tome of Wisdom. We're not going to open it for you. You're going to have to make your own. I will work out of it. I will do some things on screen. I am not going to show you the order. I am not going to show you the clues. You make your own Tome of Wisdom. And then you'll know too. All right, that's it for... I said I wasn't going to do that. Anyhow, that's it for this time. I will show you the first page. Crafting table, furnace, shelter. Dr. Frankenstein has visited this world. You've seen all but this one. This happened, but you haven't seen it yet. No. I avoided that. So, ta-ta for now. Catch you later. Bye. Tin gravel, something we can use. So I'm out doing a little exploring here, trying to see what all is around. I am heading to the west currently. Oh, look at that. These things are dangerous. These will bounce you. Yeah, see, I didn't have an iron shovel, so I didn't get garbage out of that. Heading a different biome. We got quicksand. Oh, that's a good thing to avoid. We got jungle trees. Acacia. Looks like it is time for me to put the bed down. Because, yeah, don't want to be only sleep at night. God, I wish I had a clock. Oh my goodness, will you just give me some stars? There we go. Yay. Let's see, east, we were heading west. Oh, we got ebony. That's a hard one to find. And it doesn't procreate very well. What the heck is that? Hi, cows. Looks like, oh, we got one on this side. This is Brazilian pine. This is really good stuff if you ever want to make a wood quarry. And we got a big crack in the ground. We don't want to fall in that. And this is morphine. It's a red petrified wood. That's basically what it is. It's very pretty when you cut it up. So we'll snag that. I was going to tell you about some there. We don't want to go that way. Something, but I can't remember what it is now. Don't you love that? You always got to check. There's stuff in here that will eat you. Oh, we're in Tulipville. Look at all the flowers. That looks like white sand. And again, I don't see anything. Yes, indeed, it is white sand. Good to know. What, quarry wood, roadrunners? I'm slowly circling back around the way I came, avoiding the quicksand. Oh, good, we have cacti. I should probably snag a couple of these. Probably snag some sand too while we're at it. Oh, I know what it was. Cheats are turned on. That's not for you to use. That's for you to bail yourself out of an impossible situation. Like, say I set something up and it doesn't execute properly, or you have a recipe that is recursive and you cannot actually make what you need to make, and I haven't got anything in place yet to fix it. That's there to bail you out. That is not there to make your game easier. Whole point of this is you do it. Oh dear, oil everywhere. Yeah, and this is the one thing, you do have a broken texture. This is a known thing with the Buildcraft oil. The Aether, or whatever it is there, it's the Embers extension. It has an interaction with that, so you will get the broken texture. It does not change what the oil does, how it reacts, etc. It's just that one point of view you can't really look at without having a broken texture. So yeah, just deal with it. But like I was saying, we've got cheats turned on. Again, that's just to get you out of a bad situation that I may have created. Not to make things easier for you to blow through the pack. Enjoy the pack. But didn't want to leave you without a safeguard in there. There we go. Of course, you could always open a LAN game and force it into using cheat mode, but yeah, not everybody knows that little trick. Yeah, I can't get that. Can't get that yet. I got to get a copper shovel, I think it is, before I can get those. So I'm looking for tin and copper as I'm walking around here avoiding quicksand. The heck was that? I have not seen you before. Are you some sort of a ferret? That's weird. Uh-oh. I saw a shark. Yeah, there he is. You don't... Yeah, you see how that, if you're near the shore, he will literally jump up and drag you into the water. You don't want to mess with sharks. Sharks bad. Looks like we got some oil over there too. Oh, hello. Yeah, we'll leave that to grow in case I come back out here again. Never know when you might need it. Fortunately, I have not seen sharks in the rivers, but I have seen lamprey and eels. Hi, how are you doing this morning, Echo? Oh, this is silver. I thought that was tin. Can't get silver yet either. Ooh. You know what this is? This is a dead critter. These are bone blocks. It's a good size one too. We could use these later. We could use these now. I grab a bunch of these. Amazing what we've got in this world. Fossil has made the advancement. Jaws. Why does it say Jaws? I've not been anywhere near a... Is it because of these guys? They're dying. There's a big honking one there. Look at the size of that guy. Oh, hell, I ain't getting that close. Oh, good. Get whatever this is. Oh, they were after a skeleton or something in there. That's what he was originally after. I'm surprised he didn't eat me. We got some fish. We got some bones. Yeah, I can hear my alarm going off in the background. So we're going to end this for the moment, and we'll be back. Wow, that was abrupt. Don't forget, if you made it to the end here, drop a comment below so you can share in the bragging rights, because this is probably the longest video I've ever made. Number 3 won't be near this long, so that's something to look forward to. Catch you later.